The building behind me very clearly does not need any sort of introduction, but as you can see, we are here in Estes Park, Colorado at the Stanley Hotel. I will be staying overnight here in one of their most haunted and infamous suites, the Cowboy Attic. So, let's head into the hotel, let's roam the halls, let's check out the suite, and let's talk to some of the spirits that haunt the Stanley Hotel. The Stanley Hotel, nestled just outside of Rocky Mountain National Park, was built in 1909 by inventor FO Stanley. Its luxurious halls and remote mountain location have inspired countless stories, making it one of America's most haunted locations. Known for inspiring Stephen King's The Shining, the hotel is associated with unexplainable events such as disembodied voices, shadow figures, phantom footsteps, knocks, and much more. Paranormal encounters have been reported frequently, drawing ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike hoping to experience its haunted reputation firsthand. Room 428, also known as the Cowboy Attic Suite, is one of the hotel's most mysterious spots, infamous for reports of a cowboy shadow figure. Guests have described seeing the spirit of a tall cowboy standing at the foot of their bed or watching from a corner, occasionally planting a kiss on the foreheads of female guests. This is the room I will be staying in alone tonight. Over the years, guests have recounted chilling encounters, whispers in the halls, mysterious laughter, and visions of spectral figures. Particularly notable is room 217, where former head maid Elizabeth Wilson suffered a tragic accident as the result of a gas explosion, is said to still remain. Coincidentally, this happens to be the same room where Stephen King stayed the fateful evening that the idea for The Shining was born. Throughout our stay, we'll be reaching out to some of the hotel's most famous paranormal residents, FO Stanley and his wife, Flora, Elizabeth, Lucy, and many others. As this will be my first time investigating a paranormal location, I encourage you to pay close attention and let me know in the comment section below if you see or hear anything that I may have missed while editing. Let's dive into our stay at one of the most haunted locations in the country, the Stanley Hotel. All right, we're finally here. I have never done anything like this before on my channel. In fact, my interest in the paranormal and occult is something I've kept pretty close to myself. So I understand if you're a little bit surprised by this video. Me too, if we're being honest. But this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. If you're not new to this channel, you may know that I currently live in Colorado, and as it turns out, Colorado is home to one of, if not the most haunted location, at least haunted hotels in the country. So I thought it would be a damn shame if I went my entire Colorado journey without staying at the Stanley Hotel. So we're here, and I figured if we're gonna do it big. So the title is not lying. The thumbnail is not lying. I am braving the night alone in the infamous Cowboy Attic Suite. Yeah, first things first with my little journey here at the Stanley, I would like to go down to the restaurant / bar downstairs, have a nice dinner, and then I think it would be very pleasant to come back up here, see if I can introduce myself, start out the evening right. And in order to do that, you know, this is my channel after all. Let's do a quick outfit change. Okay, that's better. I have, as you can see here in front of me, a couple different devices, and I think it would be nice to start by introducing myself to those spirits who may reside here at the Stanley. See if we can communicate at all. I'm particularly interested in Flora, if she's around, FO, Lucy, anyone who has positive intentions, who is a positive being or was in their life, or has happiness to share or would like to speak. So, quick rundown of the devices here that you see beside me. First and foremost, we have 4 cat balls, 2 here, 2 here. If you touch them, they will light up. They are quite literally just cat toys. So, we also have flashlights. Now, I don't know if these are going to work. I tried to find Maglite flashlights, which are the usual ones that you see in paranormal investigations. They're the metal ones with the twist cap. Incredibly hard to find, if you didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. So I have these instead. They are battery operated and push, but the end still twists off, so I have it set right in between. So the thought is if a spirit puts their energy into either of these flashlights, you will see them go off. I probably won't unless I can see their reflection. And last but certainly not least for this investigation, this portion of the investigation, these are called dowsing rods, traditionally used to find water sources or point to water sources. They are used within the paranormal realm to interact with spirits. They can cross for yes, turn outward for no. It is speculated that sometimes it is your own intuition taking over, but a spirit communicating through you, through your intuition. So, that is the rundown here. That was both for you at home and for any spirits that might be here. To introduce myself, hi, my name is Jenny. I am here visiting as a guest at the Stanley Hotel. I understand that this is your home, first and foremost. I am just visiting, I am just a guest, so I am here with the utmost respect for you and for your home. As we just discussed, I have these devices here. They will let me know if you are here. They are a way for us to communicate. I cannot see you. I'm not sure if you can see me. We can ask that in a moment here, but if you put your energy into any of these devices, whether it's the flashlights, the cat balls, or in a moment here, the dowsing rods, it will let me know you're here. These will not hurt you. They will light up though, just so you're aware. So, with that, let's see if anyone's here with me. These devices that I'm holding in my hands, you are welcome to cross them for yes or turn them outwards for no. Perfect, just like that. Thank you. Does this mean that someone is here with me? Can you cross for yes? Amazing. Okay, very cool. I'm gonna go down a list of the names of people that I personally know to be here. Am I speaking with Flora, perchance? Yes, I am. Okay, amazing. Flora, I've been really excited to speak with you. I understand you lived here at one point in time, is that correct? You can cross these for yes? You did. Amazing. I also heard, you can confirm this for me, I'm not sure if this is true, but when you were alive, did you enjoy hosting parties where you would sometimes do things like this too, contact the dead? Yeah. Amazing, Flora. I think we would have gotten along, and it's really nice to meet you. Flora, I have heard that you enjoy the smell of roses. Is that true? Yes. Okay, if you don't mind, I brought a rose candle with me if you want me to light it later. Yeah. Okay, I brought that specifically with you in mind because I had heard that you enjoy roses. Such a pretty name too. I know flora means flower, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, amazing. Flora, I am so happy that you're speaking with me. This is very cool. Yeah, you great. Thank you. It's this is the first time I've ever done this. Did you know that? Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for going gentle on me my first time around here. Flora, will you stay with me for tonight because you feel like a protective energy, and thank you. I would really like that. This is my first time investigating, and I would love if you stuck around with me. You have a very positive energy, and I'm a little nervous if you can't tell, so thank you for being willing to stick with me throughout the night here. Flora, is there anyone else with you in the room, or is it just us speaking? If it's just us, keep these crossed for yes. If there are others here, go ahead and turn these outwards for no. Okay. Are there... how do I ask this? Are there multiple people here with us? Cross for yes. Okay. Flora, do you mean in the hotel there are multiple people with us? Yeah. I have heard that... I guess, let me clear this for a second here, Flora. Are you familiar with Disneyland? Do you know where Disneyland is? You know what I'm gonna ask, don't you? Yeah. Would you consider the Stanley the Disneyland for those who have passed up? Yeah. Amazing. That is a question I'm sure you realized I had written down earlier. And so, okay, fun. So you enjoy being here in the afterlife then, is that right? Oh, amazing. I'm so happy to hear that, Flora. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of my next question here, Flora. I'm still a little stunned if you can't tell, so thank you again for being with me here. Flora, is your husband FO with us here as well? Yes! FO, it is also lovely to meet you. Thank you for creating such a gorgeous hotel. This property is beautiful. I am so happy to have learned of your story and that your tuberculosis was cured. I think that is amazing, and I just am in awe of this gorgeous property that you've created. So thank you for that, FO. Do you also enjoy being here in the afterlife? Yes! Okay, amazing! Well, I'm so happy to hear that. FO and Flora, are there others here in the room with us, or is it just you two? If it's just you two, keep these crossed. Okay, great! Oh, I love that. Well, I'm very comfortable with you both, and thank you both for being here with me this evening. I think, if it's okay with you, I may go ahead and transfer over. I want to go look at the beautiful grand staircase that you guys have created. See if I might be able to talk to anyone there as well, because I've heard it's kind of a hot spot for paranormal activity. So I'm gonna go ahead, we'll go over there, and then I will definitely be back later on. We can do this there. You are also welcome to follow me over to the staircase if you would like to do some of that. Otherwise, FO and Flora, this was amazing. Thank you both so much. Yes, okay. Wow, I am like trembling. That was incredible. I think it's time for another quick outfit change, and then, as I mentioned, I think it's time to head over to the Vortex, also known as the Grand Staircase, but let's go see. Okay, I am here in front of 217. I do be quiet because there are people staying here, but I figured I'd bring my EMF reader down, see if we can communicate. I also put a little cat wall right up here, so keep your eye on that. We're just gonna see if anyone's around. There shouldn't be any electronic interference down here, so if this goes off, we might be speaking to someone. So just wanna put it out there. Hi again. My name's Jenny. I've already introduced myself to you guys, but if there are any spirits down here that like to come say hi, you can put your energy into this device. It will spike in color, goes from green to red, depending on how much energy you put into it. You can also put your energy into that little ball up there. It's not going to hurt you, but it will light up to let me know you're here. So if there's anyone around, would you want to put your energy into either or both of these devices? Let me know you're here. I'll give it one more shot here. If there's anyone throughout the property at the Stanley here who can hear me and would like to communicate, please feel welcome to put your energy into either this device that I'm holding in my hand right here, or in that little ball right up there. That will let me know you're here. We can... Okay, thank you so much. Can you do that one more time for me? Let me know that you are here and that wasn't just a fluke. Just go ahead and touch this device right here. It's not gonna harm you. It will light up though. Or that one. Well, hi to whoever that was. Might this be someone I was speaking to previously? Okay. Yeah. Flora, is this you? Maybe not Flora. If this is someone other than Flora, can you make this spike? Okay. Amazing. Is this FO? Is this someone new that I haven't spoken with yet this evening? Yes, okay, amazing, someone new. Is this potentially Elizabeth? It's Elizabeth, okay, hi Elizabeth. I have been also wanting to speak with you this evening. Thank you so much for talking to me. So Elizabeth, I understand you were a maid here at the Stanley for many, many years. I would love to know a little bit more about you and this property, if you're okay with that. Yeah? Okay, wonderful. Elizabeth, do you recognize me? I've been here a couple times before. If you do, go ahead and make this light up. I won't be offended if it's a no either, but... Elizabeth, if you don't recognize me, can you make this light up? I'd love to introduce myself. Well, I think we may have lost Elizabeth, and that's okay too. It was nice to meet her. Elizabeth isn't someone we had spoken with up until this point, so Elizabeth, if you can still hear me, totally fine. If you don't want to talk anymore, I will be welcoming you to visit us and speak with us a little bit later on in room 428, so we'll talk to you then. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this session here in front of 217. here on the grand staircase, also called the Vortex. I spoke with Flora and FO previously in my room, letting them know that I was going to come here and talk to them and see if there's anyone else here who would also like to speak. So that's what we're gonna do. I have my dowsing rods again. I have the EMF reader here, and I have a cat ball as well. So let's see if anyone's around. All right. Hello again, spirits of the Stanley property. My name's Jenny, as I have mentioned before. If anyone is here and would like to communicate, can you please cross these for yes? Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna go through a list of spirits that I know are here, and when I get to your name, could you please cross these for me? Perfect, okay, thank you so much. Let's clear this out. Flora, are you here? Amazing. Thank you so much, Flora. It's nice to speak with you again. FO, are you here? Okay, very cool. Hi again, FO. Thank you for being here as well. Elizabeth, are you here? Okay, lovely to speak with you again as well. I know, Elizabeth, you were playing with my EMF reader earlier in front of 217. Was that you? Okay, amazing. Thank you. Are the dowsing rods a little bit easier for you to communicate with? Yes, okay. Yeah, I was getting that impression. Are there more spirits here than just the 3 I named off? Yes, okay, amazing. Lucy, are you here? Yes, Lucy, okay, you are here as well. It's lovely to speak with you, Lucy. We haven't met yet. Thank you for communicating with me. My name's Jenny. I'm so happy you're here talking with us. Are there more spirits here than just the 4 I have named off? Okay. Well, I'm a bit unfamiliar. Can we go through the alphabet, and when I get to the letter of your first name, will you cross these for me? Does that sound okay? Yeah, okay, wonderful. Let's start at A. I'll go kind of slow. A. B. C. C? Yes, C. Okay. Let's do the second letter of your name. So first letter C, second letter A. B. C. D. E. E. C. E. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Let's do third letter. A. B. C. D. C-E-D. I am feeling the name Cedric. Is your name Cedric? Yes. Okay. Lovely to meet you, Cedric. Thank you for being here with us. Did you live at this hotel, Cedric? Yes. Okay. Are there more spirits here than just the 5? Yeah. Okay. Feeling like this might be kind of a hot spot, and this staircase is known as the Vortex. Is this somewhat of a portal here? Yeah. Okay. Very cool. I've been wanting to ask the spirits here, are people drawn to this place for some reason? Yeah. I felt like that. It generally seems like a pretty happy place and a fun place. Would you agree? Okay, wonderful. I'd love to hear that. I spoke with Flora a little bit earlier, and we compared it to the Disneyland equivalent for those in the afterlife. Do you feel like it's Disneyland of sorts? Amazing. Well, I'm very happy to hear that. I've always been curious. Do you know ahead of time when guests are going to be coming and visiting? Yeah, I kind of had that feeling. Did you know I was going to be coming and visiting? Yeah. Okay, lovely. Do you recognize when a guest has been here before? Like, can you recognize guests? Yeah. Well, I love that there's that familiarity there. Do you know how many times I have been here? Very cool. I've kind of forgotten, so that's really neat. Is it 3? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Very nice. I've also been curious. Do you guys get tired of being asked the same questions day in and day out? No. Okay. Good. I'm happy to hear that. Do you just like interacting with guests, period? Yeah. Oh, well, that's really sweet. I know I enjoy interacting with you too, so that's really lovely. Is there anything you would like guests to know specifically? Yes. I wish I had an easier way of asking you what that thing is, but intuitively, does it have to do with the nature of the property? Yeah, okay. Is it just that you want people to know this is a positive, happy environment? Okay. Very cool. I certainly feel that, and I have always felt very welcomed here, and I thank you all for that. Let me go ahead and put these dowsing rods down for a moment. I just want to see if you would be able, I know I have a feeling this might be a little bit more difficult, but would one of you be able to put your energy into either this cat ball or this EMF reader? And that's okay if not. Okay. I have a couple more little questions here then. And this isn't my last time speaking with you. I'm going to speak with you again later in my suite, okay? Alright. Are you guys still here with me? Yes. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. I've been curious. Is the hotel kind of quiet tonight? Yeah, it's felt that way. It feels very peaceful. Do you feel that too? Amazing. Okay, wonderful. Well, really, those are basically all of the questions I have for you right now, but if you'd like, you are welcome to join me later. I'm gonna do one final investigation in my room. Would you like to join? Yes, okay, wonderful. Well, I will see you there in about an hour or two. I will use the dowsing rods. We'll also have some other equipment up there for you as well. Sound okay? Okay, wonderful. Thank you all for speaking with me. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you soon. Okay, this looks really intense. And it kind of is. So we're at our final investigation of my time at the Stanley. It is nearly 3 a.m. as you just saw. I have been mentally prepping for this moment for a while. We have quite literally all of our equipment. So we have our flashlights. I have dum-dums for Lucy if she would like. I have all of our cat balls, which are all on. I have our EMF reader. our dowsing rods, and a new addition. I have a REM pod as well. It's not turned on quite yet because the temperature has been weird when I've been testing it in here, so it beeps a fair amount, but we have those. I see our EMF readers already going off a little bit, and as we talked with Flora earlier, I have a candle here in front of me. This is from my candle company. Product placement, yes, but also it is rose scented, and Flora has an affinity for roses, as she confirmed with us when we got here. So I am going to go ahead and turn on our REM pod. Okay. And as this works, it detects physical touch. You have to get pretty close to it, and the little beeps there are temperature. So I think we're ready to go. As promised in our previous discussions, I do have our dowsing rods, and so to get started again, hello. I welcome any positive, friendly, kind spirits of the Stanley property who may be listening. I invite you to join us here. My name's Jenny. I am hoping to communicate with you if you are here and present. As we just went through all of these devices, you are welcome to put your energy into any of these. They will not harm you. You are probably more familiar with these devices than I am. I'm sure you see these day in and day out. They will light up. Some of them make noise. Lucy, if you're here, I invite you to knock any of these dum-dums over if you want. And then, of course, these items in my hand here are called dowsing rods. You can cross them for yes or turn them outward for no, and I can communicate with you easily that way. So, to kick us off here, is there anyone with us? Okay, amazing. Flora, are you here again? Amazing. It's so nice to speak with you again, Flora. Have you noticed my rose candle that I brought for you? Yes? Okay, great. As we kind of talked about earlier, I brought this with you in mind, and I really hope you enjoy it. It's one of my favorite smells, too. And so I am so happy that you enjoy roses. Sorry, I was just distracted. The fan is on, so it's throwing around some shadows here, but okay, Flora is here. FO, are you here as well? Maybe not right now. Okay, that's okay. Elizabeth, are you here with us? Okay, amazing. Elizabeth and Flora are here. Cedric, you were with us earlier. You're here as well. Okay. How about Lucy? Lucy, are you here? Amazing. Okay. Is there anyone else here with us as well? Yes. Okay. Very good. Have we spoken previously? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry that I'm not recalling your name right now. If we go down the alphabet and start spelling it out, would that be helpful? Yeah? Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to start with the first letter of your first name, and then once I get to the appropriate letter, wow, temperature's going wild on that. That is me, but okay. We're just gonna touch that for a moment, get that zeroed out so it's not as distracting. Back to you here. So we're gonna spell out your name, starting with the first letter. When I get to the letter, go ahead and cross the rods for me, please. A. A. Okay. Second letter of your first name. A. B. A. B. A. B. Okay. Third letter of your name. A. B. C. D. E. F. G. H. I. Okay. Is your name Abigail? Okay, welcome Abigail. It's nice to speak with you as well. So I have a question for any spirits who may be here. As the story goes, the Stanley Hotel where we are right now sits on a bed of quartz rock that acts almost as a battery for the property. Is this true? Yes, okay. Is that what gives this place so much energy, is the quartz? Indifferent. Is that part of the reason this place has so much energy? Okay, maybe not. Are you able to hear me throughout various buildings on the property? Yes, okay. So does that mean that some of you are in different buildings currently, but still able to answer? Yes, okay, amazing. Are some of you here in this suite with me though? Yes, okay, wonderful. Flora, I'm guessing it's you that's in here. Amazing. I love that. Thank you, Flora. Okay, give me one moment here. I'm gonna zero this out again. I'm gonna set these down for a moment because we have been using the dowsing rods a lot this evening, and as I understand it, it seems like that's an easier way for you to communicate there, maybe takes less energy, but since this is the last time we'll be communicating here, I invite you to put your energy into any of these other devices too, if you'd like. Maybe a cat ball or the EMF reader, flashlights. I don't think any of these other devices, other than Elizabeth, I know, Elizabeth, you set the EMF reader off earlier, but I know it feels a little bit low energy tonight, and that's okay too. Okay. Well, those are still there for you. I will continue using the dowsing rods though, because I want to make this as easy for you as possible. Can you cross to confirm you guys can still hear me? Okay, amazing. Thank you so much. Are you guys aware that I'm filming right now for YouTube? Okay, perfect. I know I'm not the first person to film at the Stanley, and you've probably heard the term YouTube before, or YouTubers. Are you familiar with the concept that the little device that's in front of me is recording, and when I post a video, a lot of people could potentially see our interaction here? Do you understand that? Yeah, okay, wonderful. Kind of a new idea, isn't it? Kind of fun and cool. It's almost like a little movie. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I was always curious about that. My questions have more or less run out for you guys, and I apologize that I didn't come up with more questions for us to have this evening, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting you all to answer everything on my list so quickly. So thank you all so much for interacting with me this evening and for just being positive lights and positive energies. I feel your happy energy. I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me and using your energy to interact. Special thank you to Flora. Flora, I know you've been here since I walked in and probably even before I got here, and I just want to thank you so much. You have felt very protective, welcoming, and I just thank you. So with that, I'm going to close out our session here. Thank you again to everyone that I have interacted with. I'm going to go ahead and effectively close the veil now. So I won't be able to interact from here on out. You also will not be able to interact with me. I still respect you deeply, and thank you again for your time this evening. With that, our session concludes. Okay, well, I'm so tired. We survived a night alone in one of the Stanley Hotel's most haunted suites, the Cowboy Attic Suite. I'll be honest, it wasn't nearly as terrifying as I thought it would be. I was fully expecting to have the piss scared out of me, to put it bluntly. We, as you saw, got confirmation from Flora last night that things just weren't very active last night, and that's okay too. I'm very grateful for, again, those spirits that I did interact with that were so polite to me, so patient, so positive as well. And I think for my first paranormal investigation type video, or experience really, or attempt at contacting those who have passed on, dowsing rods were a great tool to really get my toes wet with. Would have probably lost my mind if the REM pod went off, not gonna lie. We did survive. It's about 7 a.m. now. I went to bed around 4, so 3 hours of sleep, which is more than I thought I was gonna get, if we're being honest. That concludes our stay at the Stanley Hotel. Thank you for tuning into this video. I'm guessing this is probably going to be a lot of your first times on my channel or encountering me, so thank you for being here, sticking around. Again, my name's Jenny. You are welcome to subscribe, join the community, and please let me know if you liked this video, because I am so down to make this a thing where I go investigate solo or with friends at other haunted locations. So thank you again for tuning in, and signing off for now. Time to go home. Thank you, Stanley, and spirits of the Stanley.